when I moved back to New York, I did my thing. Then I came back to Cleveland. I was like, okay, since I'm living here now, I need to find somebody to actually talk to or be with. So when I moved back, I was like, I need to find somebody to be with. So when I seen him again, he was like, oh, would you please take my number? Can you please take my number? You always avoided me. So I was like, all right, cool. So he was like, come to the crib. So I came over to his house and he was like, spend the night. So I was like, all right, spend the night. He cooked me breakfast the next day. So I was like, all right, cool. And then we would just see each other from time to time. You know what I mean? Like, and then it was like, then he took me to where he worked at, which was the AIDS task force. That's when I met Lewis. And then we just got into a relationship. And then when I told my mother I was gay, she put me out. And then he was like, oh, you can live with me. So we just kind of was in a relationship, from that point. Like, we were in a relationship, but we were working towards being in the relationship. And then that happened. So it was like kind of like full-blown relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Out of the fact that he was just being nice to me, like, because I was ready to move back to New York. Like, I'm not going to stay here and shit. And he was like, no, stay here, be with me. I got you, whatever. So I stayed and we was together. And then we came out on the cover and then all hell broke loose. I was so nervous of it coming out. And then when it came out, because it's like, it had me in a real feminine pose. You feel me? And I didn't.
You was very. Baby, it was very much. This is my man. It was very glamour shot with.
Oh,
baby, you was gonna fight for him.
It was real submissive, and I didn't like.
Real days of our lives.
I did not like because they didn't show us the pictures that they was gonna use before they used it, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So when it came out and I'm laying on his chest, I'm like, I look real submissive on this cover, bro. Like, what? Like, why would they do me like this?
Short.
Like, because it looked like he's 6'6", and I'm like 4'11". He made me feel like Lil' Kim, and I wasn't here for it, right? So I was like, this is some bullshit, bro. Like, why they doing like this? So I was like, all right, cool. But then when you open the magazine, they got a close-up of me on his chest.
Yes.
I'm like...
all you see is them brown eyes.
That's it. You don't see shit else. Just see eyes and me laying on his chest looking like I'm submissive. And I'm sitting there like, damn. And then there's another picture and I'm like in front of him, like turned backwards trying to kiss him. You know what I'm saying? So now that's the only thing that people are talking about is the fact that we kissing inside the magazine. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is crazy. From that photograph, the Advocate wanted to put us in the Advocate, which is the gay magazine that, all the gays read or whatever. So I was like, all right, cool. And then they put me in another picture where I'm like I got on this sweater, but the sweater comes like